Gophers are a pain in the ass, I tell you.
Well, only if you Richard Gere it. Yeah, gerbils ain't got. Oh, I better watch it now. Now we're live. Yeah, I almost went there. Now we're live. Almost.
We're already starting late.
No, that's fine. I just was getting ready to go I was getting ready to go there for real. Long, hard, and deep.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. How's everybody doing?
Fucking busy.
No shit, I've been packing all day and I am beat to the ground. I need a vacation from this almost vacation. But if anybody's going to be in Nashville for the next couple days, just watch the news. See if we can see if we can make some more history.
You gonna make national news?
Yeah, I think Moto Map Man and Cave Troll called out all the buddies at the National Guard and set up a blockade.
Said, hey, don't let this guy in.
Yeah, watch out for the gopher. We're on gopher patrol.
Gopher patrol.
Gopher patrol.
How does that even work?
I don't know. I think you got to get real scruffy and low to the ground.
Gopher patrol.
Ground.
Patrol.
They just sit on the hillside with little 22s with scopes. Pop out of the hole.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting gopher.
I mean, you could use a 30-30, but that's overkill for a gopher.
Yeah, there ain't much left to put on the spit after that.
Well, no.
We used to shoot groundhogs with a 222, and even though it was really small, that high velocity tends to that shockwave tends to vaporize everything.
I used to hunt groundhog with my 8mm.
Yep, my dad used his 7. Yep.
I liked it because there wasn't much to clean up.
Yeah, you didn't have nothing left to hang on the fence row.
Nope.
That's what Dad used to say about groundhogs. The only thing they're good for is decorating fence posts.
Well, my dad and I used to try to shoot them in the head. We used to bring them down the farrel, and there was a bunch of I'll say cans that likes to clean them up and eat them.
Yeah.
You know, African Americans.
Oh my.
We used to just leave them for the vultures, but it's like they're not like prairie dogs. I think prairie dogs are a couple of rings down on the evolutionary scale. Because if you shoot the farthest prairie dog, you can usually get 2 or 3 before they go down, and then in just a few seconds they'll go, "Wait a minute, where's Bob? Where's Fred? Where's Bob?" Boom.
No, groundhogs. If you get enough of them in a field, they'll actually pop up to look to see what's going on.
Yeah, that's what the prairie dogs did. But usually when we come up on groundhogs, once they whistle, you got to wait 30 minutes before they come back up.
What's up, Hootie Hoo? How's it going, man? Ain't seen you in a while.
Hootie Hoo!
Hey, Twisty Grip, what's up, man?
See, I still blame Troll. I think he did. I think they called the National Guard on me.
Well, no, they're going to Caddyshack you. What they're going to do? They're setting up for like Caddyshack.
Yep.
Well, I got the detonator.
Come here, yellow gopher.
I might be a little low on C4, but I got detonators. I think they're like a 20-pound burst. So they used to use those.
Is everyone bring with you?
They used to use those detonators to clear out well end caps on wells and stuff when they would clog up. Drop one down and blow the end out of the well, fracture it so you get more water.
Just put it in Play-Doh canisters and bring it with you on the 5th of August.
Well, you know, then you get to transport across the state line, right?
Well, as long as it's in the Play-Doh can. That was given to me. I thought it was Play-Doh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hootie Hoo's in Nashville.
Hootie Hoot? Oh, poor guy. Well, not now, but in a couple hours. It's only a 6.5 hour drive from here, so.
Well, it's after you get through the blockade.
Yeah, well, we might have to go. We might have to do some of that ridge running and river jumping.
I mean, if you were to go to West Virginia, they'd stop you and say, "Listen here, boy."
Well, I still got a lot of family.
I
still got a lot of family in West Virginia and Kentucky and the Carolinas.
So they know that you have pretty lips, huh?
Pretty boy got pretty lips.
Got some pretty lips.
Making fun of my prom date. What are you talking about? Oh, thanks. Now I got the hockey player traffic to worry about.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, we're kind of timing it to try and get through the rain that's here in Ohio now. We're trying to time it so we can get through that, so we don't hit so much of that, and we can get down there about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Why are you waiting to leave so late?
Well, my sister's still working, and it's kind of hard to tell the government, well, I'm going to leave now. Wait a minute, who's watching the button?
You tell me they just don't have a sense of humor?
Oh, no. And she has a fantastic sense of humor. Trust me, it is totally wasted on the people that she... Listen, those guys at NASA and Boeing, those engineers and those the astrophysicists and stuff, their sense of humor, they just don't have any. She used to tell stories about a lot of those guys that they have to wear Velcro shoes because they can send a ballistic missile into space and bring it back on a dime, but they can't tie their shoes.
That's why they got Velcro on their shoes.
Yeah, that's why they got Velcro on their shoes. Yeah,
I don't even do that. I just throw the laces inside my boots and just slip them on.
That's why NASA came up with Velcro. So
that might be it.
I thought it was for babysitting.
Oh, you're in a mood tonight, aren't you? You're just going there.
No, I have a black daughter, so
I know you do. That's why I was going to work that into a sentence, but I was just trying to pick my words. You're just not nice tonight. What did you eat Wheaties this evening or something?
No. I actually had a taco salad earlier.
Taco salad
I ate some more.
With a side of gopher
I had to eat Mexican as they're coming over the border.
What? Is that your plan instead of building a wall, just to eat faster?
Yes. A lot faster. Hey, Cave Troll.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Troll.
An overland should be in here shortly.
So if you hear a big boom,
it ain't me.
To the west of you, Troll, that'll be me.
As long as it's not at my work.
No.
No, you're supposed to say it's not you.
No, it's not. No, it's not me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It may or may not be you. Just you cannot confirm or deny it.
It may or may not be a small furry critter with a beard and ponytail. May or may not be. We cannot confirm or deny.
Hey, as long as it's Nashville and not crap, what's that place called? Oak Ridge.
What is that? Isn't there a big military thing there?
Yeah, Oak Ridge is where a lot of the people went after what was the big nuke project called?
I can't remember.
Yeah, well, a lot of them, that's where they went.
Yeah. Because Tennessee has a lot of astrophysicists and rocket scientists. They've got a high concentration there.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of stupid dumb shits.
Yeah. We had that
conversation. Yeah, like the Oakridge boys.
I mean, they're smart when it comes to that kind of stuff, but man, like I know a girl when I was in college. Like, you give her a book, she could tell you anything about it and do anything that's in it, but she wouldn't even open up an umbrella because she didn't want to get it wet.
I don't want to get it wet.
What's it for then?
It might have been a Harley Davidson umbrella. You just never know.
Hey.
Or it might have been one of those little side umbrellas from a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, Troll's last video, when he was going through all that and everything about the brands and everything, I kept going, "You've got the best bike in the world."
I have a great bike for short trips.
Yeah.
And just kind of cruising around town.
But don't get a new Harley, okay? Just don't.
Oh, no. I couldn't afford a new Harley anyway.
Yeah, and it's not because they're not good. It's just they seriously are just so overpriced. If you get a nice Honda Cruiser or anything like that, for long hauls,
don't get a Honda.
Well,
you'll be standing along the road crying, "I want to ride."
Well,
it's in the commercials. They don't lie.
Yeah.
Now, if I got a Honda, it'd be a Goldwing.
Oh yeah, if you're going to get the one, get the one. I mean, that's their most expensive full-blown rig. I mean, it's even got a butt massager, you know?
No, I've been looking at the what is it, the Star?
Oh, the Star? Didn't they quit making Stars?
The Venture, well, it's the Star Venture now.
Oh.
They used to call them V-Stars.
Yeah, I thought okay.
I was saying, who needs a butt massager? I got one. It's called my doctor.
I have a vibrator. It's called my bike.
Yeah, I mean, even the Kawasaki makes a decent big bike.
Yeah, the KLR 650.
Now, here's a question y'all might be able to help me out with. I was watching, I don't even remember who I was watching, but they were talking about a lot of the bigger touring bikes, because of the amount of weight they already are, because of all the stuff that's on them, their carry weight is actually pretty low. Like he was talking about the Venture, and he said the carry weight on it was like only 450 pounds.
Well, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of scares me as far as.
Well,
Cape Tron, if you would look up the KLR 650, the maximum weight capacity for the rider is supposed to be, what, 1.5 bucks? And I'll tell you what, that's about a third of me.
Those numbers are not exactly true.
I like weight.
I think they undercut.
I like weight.
Overland!
I mean, like for example, I mean, you can get heavier suspension. You can upgrade your suspension, which I mean,
that's all it is just you just have to upgrade the suspension and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they make it soft for comfortable rides for the lighter people, but it's not that the bike can't handle that. It just needs maybe a stiffer or a different rate of suspension.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Like mine, I got the preload jacked all the way up, but I need a heavier spring.
Well,
I got the preload on mine all the way up to.
You can get two-stage. You can get two-stage and even quad-stage coilovers and the air ride systems on a lot of those. And then those fluid, the magnetic fluid dampeners in a lot of systems like Cadillac uses and everything. I mean, it reads how much load is on the bike, and it will adjust the suspension, the sensitivity of the dampness, and all that, the dampening of the shock.
If it has enough to play with, yeah, it will.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Overlander.
High five, everyone. How you all doing?
Pretty good. How's the weather there?
Shitty.
Okay, we got that going for us.
Sun promise for tomorrow. Let's see how it goes.
Tell Madonna to cross her legs. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, about the wind, yes. But...
Yeah, she's letting the funk out.
I was going to ask you, how's Madonna doing?
Carryway's only suggestion.
Well, Madonna can't be doing that great, so because
I figured you're over her house all the time.
No, it's his house. He's leasing it to her.
I wish.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I wish, Mike.
I'd be on the fence line.
I heard she has very good friends. and young ones. So you were talking about someone doesn't like to get wet? Did I hear that right? Mr. Dante.
In June, Mothman. Why do we gotta wait till June?
There you go. Did you get anything on your mail?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He's trying to figure out how the mail works, so give him time. He's from Ohio.
Yeah,
you gotta give him time.
The carrier pigeon has not landed yet.
Come on, but I gave him extra corn to eat.
I know. Them bastards, they steal the corn and then they run off to someplace else. You know what happens
The thing is the carrier pigeons are only scared of gophers.
Yeah, they make a left after they're leaving Portugal. They make a left, end up in Spain, and end up in somebody's dinner.
Still, the message said, give it to gopher. Oh my God. I'm trying to catch up on Mike's videos. Damn.
Bear weather. Oh, come on, man. Holy shit. In the 60s, this is prime riding weather.
Well, you only have a couple more weeks left. Then you'll be videoless for during the week.
Then they'll be miserable.
No. Oh, so I better start saving. That's it.
The bike's down for a couple months.
The bike is down?
Yeah, it's down getting work done.
What happened?
Valve cover gasket started leaking on it, and it just kind of all came apart after that.
Oh.
So I am repairing it. I just got to wait for funding to come in to order the parts to get it in.
It was getting the temperature was getting high already, no?
What it was is the left-hand side of the engine. You know how the radiator is right on the left-hand side of the engine, and the valve cover bolts on it, the threads softened up on it and stripped out. So I got to put a set of helicoils in it to repair it, and then while I'm at it, I might as well just replace all the gaskets.
But you're taking the motor all apart. That's it.
Just the top end.
Yeah.
Hey, Gopher.
Yeah.
That's actually more than code.
Yeah. That Indian is either the same or in price.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't say these ones fit the price. These are just nice looking.
Ooh, beautiful.
See, I wish they would bring back Victory.
Yeah.
They won't. They're Polaris is throwing everything in the Indian, and people are spending the money, and so they're pretty much just printing money with those bikes.
Yeah, it's a carbon copy machine. They're just stamping them out.
I hear Overlander saying beautiful. He must be looking at pictures of Madonna.
Oh no, he's going to strike a pose any minute.
Yep.
I know that voice. I know that voice.
That's a Moto Guzzi, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look who's here.
That's big money right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Mr. Jared.
Guys, what's up?
What's up, Jared?
What's up, Jared?
Unfortunately,
Hey, guys.
those are pretty small bikes, though.
Yeah, they're not long. They don't. The ride's a little different.
That's what she said.
They're not controlling me.
I don't know, Mike. When I entered the conversation, I heard, I don't like to get wet. I didn't get it. Sincerely,
That's what she said too. Don't like you. Ride's all different. Yep.
See, me and Cage almost have the same problem. Is find a bike
to fit.
Find a bike that's freaking giant size.
The Indian doesn't
Well-
look that small. Come on.
You're both technically challenged just the wrong way.
Yeah. The funny thing is, you see all these videos on bikes for short riders and everything, and you hardly ever see any video for like bikes for tall people.
Bikes for giant people.
Yeah. Or their version of tall is like 6 foot.
Yeah.
Like for you,
Hey, I almost
riders,
resemble that.
for you tall riders at 6'2", you can ride this.
Well, that's what we need to do, Cave Troll. We need to start a series for the ogre motherfuckers out there.
Yeah,
For you guys that are almost 7 foot tall, take the bus.
Knees in the handlebars.
Really, a Bonneville?
I mean, it's bad whenever your knees are in the handlebars and you got ape hangers.
Come on. Even the seat is small.
Really go for a Bonneville?
get a Vespa.
Bonneville's not gonna fit us.
That's a circus waiting to happen.
It's a bobber too. I hate bobbers.
A bobber Vespa, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let's just get on. Everybody gets a Vespa.
Hey, I have one.
A Vespa.
I have a.
Do you really want to see me on a Vespa?
Yes,
Yes,
actually, I
yes,
do.
you do. Yes.
I think everybody would love to see me and you on that.
I think all of us go to Portugal and ride Vespas to Madonna's house.
Man,
Yes. Let's do it.
that's
So we'll start
viral.
How much the plane ticket?
Yeah, Overland. Do they have a National Guard there?
Yes.
Distract them.
Uh-oh. That's what I have to stay behind.
For Madonna, you don't need to.
We can start a scooter gang, scooter motorcycle gang. We
No, a
call
club,
them Mopegans.
club.
It came
Club,
from
don't
the
make it.
Mopegans.
together, and we need to buy the middle seat.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Here in Portugal, we have that. The scooter gangs. We have a lot of them.
Yeah. Are they called the Mopegans, though?
Oh, wow.
Scooteroo.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. If we're all gonna go, me and Cave Troll need to buy the middle seat between us.
You can borrow my wife.
I don't think she'd fit.
What did he say? Did he say we could borrow his wife?
I understood his wife.
I thought I was hearing things.
She's got a scooter, man.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day, that
okay.
meant something totally different, dude.
Oh, it means something totally different now.
Yeah, in the clubhouse, you wouldn't be getting nothing back. I'm telling you right now.
Damn it.
Those 1960s, early 1970 parties, they didn't last. Yeah. Just saying.
Back when sex was safe.
There wasn't nothing safe within 100 miles.
It wasn't whether it was safe or not. It was air.
Yeah, it's if they
Riding a
lived
bike
through
was
it.
dangerous. Sex was safe.
You had those guys that were line
fun.
jumpers. They weren't waiting for you to get done. They just started behind you. Hey!
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, man. I
You
didn't
gotta
get
remember,
that.
Whoa.
LSD and 714s and water acid was really in use.
Yeah, yeah,
That's before crack and crank and
yeah,
meth and all that.
yeah, dude. Biker gangs pretty much invented the whole term "running the train."
Yeah, no. And you better hurry. You better get yours and be gone because he ain't waiting.
Hi, guys.
That's why you have the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Hi, little guy.
What's up, man?
No,
Hi, man.
no whole bar.
Yeah, you want to see me on a Vespa?
Yeah. Not only you, I would like to see Cave Troll and the Vespa too.
I'll have to go to a Father's Time and sit on a Z125.
Well, that's an idea.
My son's videos has me doing like a donut on my wife's little Metro. That's kind of a knockoff.
Dude,
Retro Vespa.
I sat on a Hayabusa and my knees were over top the tank of a Hayabusa.
Oh, wow.
I once rode one of those mini bikes.
Not a
Do
small
you know those mini bikes? I rode one of those damn little things, and it's harder than you think.
I can get 4 people on my Bushman scooter, my little 1948 A-box.
I'm not saying I'm going to ride the 125.
Rennie, be nice.
Hey, Dante riding a Vespa. I would pay to see that.
It would make it.
I
Man,
saw
That
him on
video
a
will go
sports.
viral.
I don't know if mine would actually go. I'd have to be facing downhill.
Of course, he would go.
You know what? Yeah. Me and Cage, we need to do an uphill race. That's what we need to do. No, they won't make it. They will not make it.
Bring a sandwich.
We'll be walking them. We'll be walking them. You watch.
Better pack a lunch.
No, forget the lunch.
Oh heck, they'll be doing bets in Las Vegas. Who will win?
No, it ain't gonna be who's gonna win. Who's actually gonna make it to the top of the hill?
You can always try downhill and see who gets there first.
Yeah, but that don't test the bike.
We don't want to see bike tests.
There you go, Cave
you.
Troll and Dante. I picked out the perfect one for you in the side lane.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Come on,
Those-
come on.
Oh, nice green.
Ah, no, that's too elaborated. No.
Oh my!
It's gotta be more eclectic, you know.
It's got perfect adjustable suspension. It already has a dildo for a seat.
No, I'm finding one.
Is that the Honda vibrating seat?
Doesn't that look like a phallic symbol? That damn seat.
Phallic
No.
seat.
Pretty much when you're walking down,
Wow.
go ahead and jack the preload all the way. Before you even sit on it, jack it all the way.
Oh, before I even
He said
put
load.
my arm on it.
You stop it.
What the hell is up with this front end?
There was a buddy of mine. He lived in New York for a little while. He bought a Vespa. I'm trying to think what size his was. I think he had like a. I think his was like a.
I had one. I had the Vespa S and the PK.
S?
It's PK and the PK.
Oh, that sounds like a sport model.
No, it was the first Vespa.
I gotta go through his Facebook and figure out what the hell it was. I can't remember what model he had. I know he had one, and New York was giving him a hard time about getting a license for it.
Why? But an original one from Piaggio?
No, the one he bought, the one he had was like an 04.
There's one I put up for you, Overland, an original.
Let's see. Yeah, that's an S. That
Yep.
I had one. It was gray. That one I don't regret selling, but the other one, the PK, I had the PK one. That I regret selling. It was a great machine. They all come from 50 cc, but I had mine with 90 cc's. It had a power kit on it, and man, I love that bike.
You're just bragging now.
Was it a 2-speed on the handlebar?
No, 4-speed on the handlebar. This one, the S, is 4-speed too. They are all 4-speeds.
Yeah, they
No, the
didn't.
first-
They did not import a lot of the good ones over here. We got the leftovers.
No way. You must have had Piaggio's all over the world.
Yeah. There's another one that you might like. That one's really done up. Everything but the 50 mirrors.
This looks like a Scottish one.
Yep.
No. But come on, this is not I have a friend with one of the. This is okay. This is a
It's a
triangular
Super
seat.
D, is what they're saying. It's a
This is a 150.
yeah. It's a 150 Super D.
Yeah. This is a if it has
I want to say that's what he had was a 150.
if it had a different front light and the seat was different, it would be the 175, which to me it's the best one.
Have y'all
Now
seen
they have
the Indian trike?
No.
No.
They're
What?
expensive
A
enough.
trike that I haven't seen?
What?
They're expensive enough without being a trike.
Yeah, this one's 40,000, and it's 2 years old.
Wow.
2 years old?
That's ridiculous.
Holy crap!
I'd rather have a sidecar.
Well, I like sidecars too, but
See, I want to get a bike with a sidecar.
well, just go ahead and get a trike.
Well, no, I want to get one with a sidecar. That way my son can ride.
It's not as nostalgic though. Gotta have that.
Oh, I know. Coming home yesterday, I got behind another dude on a Can-Am Spider. Dude was doing like 10 miles under the speed limit.
scary.
Yeah, leave the guy alone. He's probably 80.
No,
Hey!
no, he was about in his 40s. He wasn't that old.
I resemble that remark.
So I passed him. I'm sure he thought I was just a hooligan for passing him.
There's the trike overland.
I'm searching. Let's try. Hey, man, that do you even call that a bike?
Yeah, that's a monster. That's your living room couch at 90 mile an hour.
One of the first that I see with the engine on in the front. On that.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. This is what brand is this?
That's an
Indian?
Indian.
Basically, a really overpriced Polaris.
Is it a customized thing or Indian really
That's
makes it?
produced.
That's the options that you get from it.
This is factory?
Yeah.
Yep.
No way.
That's what happens when you have more money. You know what to do with.
Oh,
Yeah, you got all the yuppies buying them out.
look how long this is. This is for those machos. You go from 6
No, that's not
feet,
macho.
6 feet above. You see?
Hey!
They were complaining they didn't have big bikes to come on there. There's one.
Yeah, I'm not rolling that. No, I can't. Number one, I can't afford it. But number two,
Right.
no.
Look at the long of man.
Here's another one for you, Overland. It's another Indian. It's also a trike, but it's a reverse trike.
Oh, you're going to show me Can-Am?
Well, no, it's an Indian reverse trike.
Wait, they make those too?
Well,
No way. No, it's even worse. Come on.
Oh, God, that's ugly.
What the heck?
Well, you know, yuppies will buy anything.
I don't want to really look. I don't really want to look.
No,
That's
Oh my
really
god, that is fucking hideous.
that's something a hipster would buy.
looks like the front of a Caterham, and I don't know.
That's Polaris trying to say, hey, we can make a spider too.
Hey, do you have $100,000 to throw away?
Fuck no.
No, but that's what they're saying.
I ride a KLR, dude. No, I do not have
No, no,
100,000.
not you. That's what their advertisement would say.
Okay.
No, the advertisement will say, "Do you want a bike and don't want to feel like you're on a bike? Buy this."
Do you want your testicles to drop? Buy this.
No, I don't even think your testicles will drop.
Your bank book would.
Yeah, your bank account will cry after that.
There's another one there for you, Overland. Look at that one. See what you think of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you one too. Whoop.
Oh, it's a Yamaha, isn't it?
I know. Did you guess? I didn't even.
What's up, Ghost Anime? How's it going, man?
If it comes with her, I'll take it.
Hey, you're gonna die.
What the hell is National
Oh, yeah,
Guard? What's
politically,
this,
yeah.
man?
The Vespa.
Mrs. Troll will kill you.
No, she'd probably take her too.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
I'm not saying anything.
You won me over.
I've actually God, who is it? He's a British guy that I watch. He went to some expo over in the UK, and the one of the new sport bikes has that double wheel in the front.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the Nikon from Yamaha.
Yeah, the Yamaha Nikon.
Yeah, it's the 09 engine, the Tracer 09 or the MT or FZ as you call it, but with two wheels on the front.
For the States.
We're waiting for that bike to be released here in Portugal. I have two guys, two of my friends. One of them that bought the GS 310 that played along with me, the VMAX rider. He just made an order of one of those bikes, but it should have been released in February. But they just postponed it to November. They're not releasing the bike earlier. I think they have some issues because it won't be available to buy on the local shop. You have to order it to get access to buy it. It's
I'll give him a call and talk to him for you.
It's an on-demand thing. He bought his VMAX bike the same way.
Oh yeah, you have to special order a VMAX now.
Yeah.
You're not available.
And now he's doing the same thing over the Nikon, but I don't think he's gonna get that lucky. Probably they will not release the bike here in Portugal. I think they must have 500 orders to do it, and they didn't get there. That's why I think that it will be postponed. Look at this shit. This is one in front of the other. Where's the engine, man?
It's in the back.
Is it a VW?
No. These are all European. They import them here to the United States. I'm going to send you the one that I want to get. Hang on a second.
But
I'm not a
brand
peon.
is this?
You're not peeing?
I'm not a peon.
Is it drivable, this thing with the forks lay down? Oh, the suspension really works?
Yep.
What the heck? This is impossible to do over.
Here's the one I want. It seats 3 people. Well, actually, you can get 3 in the back and 1 driver.
Come on, this is not the bike. This,
Yeah,
this
130 mile an hour.
Look at the front tire.
What about it?
Bigger than most of the back tires of a normal bike.
Those have the Mustang motors in it that they use over in Europe. The fuel injected turbocharged Mustang motors.
Come on, this is great. But to take 3 people.
Three in the back and 1 driver, so you can put 4 people on it.
4?
Yep. You can do 3 across the back and 1 driver.
3. I see the headrest. It has 3. Come on.
Holy shit, Raven bought another bike.
Oh, she did.
Really? What did she buy?
What'd she get?
It's another V4 Honda. It looks like an Interceptor. Looks like a Honda Interceptor.
Raven as in Nancy? Ah, she was mentioning something the other day where in Facebook, wasn't it?
No.
No. She was borrowing. She's trying to sell a bike for someone else. Yeah, it looks
But
like
did she sell the other the Honda?
He said she wants something to commute on, but
I want to ride.
But I don't know. I don't know if I'd consider an Interceptor commuter bike. I mean, maybe I'm going to the wrong way here, but
she really wants to.
Oh, she get to work quick.
There it is. That's what she just sent me.
Where is it? I don't see it.
I'm screen sharing it right now.
That's another. That's
wow.
and then that's the V engine. What the hell is this? This is a 400.
That's a Honda Interceptor.
Yeah, looks nice.
Isn't that their track paint job, the one they use for all the race bikes?
It's not factory.
This one's gonna have all the bearings. It's missing the side bearings.
This is what 400 cc's.
No, that's a 750.
750. She's gonna get killed in this bike really. I never saw this front carnage here.
You what?
The front headlight, the carnage on the front. How do you call this?
That bike's probably an 80s model.
Yes, I know by the exhaust and stuff, but the fronts, I never saw this kind of front.
I have a feeling that it got wrecked and they put an aftermarket on it.
Yeah,
probably. No, that front end's factory. It doesn't have the side bearings.
It's factory.
Okay.
If it's the side carnage, then
the side covers ain't there.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
the headlight and cluster all factory.
That's why it looks funny. Let me check here.
Either the guy took it off and was going to make it a Street Fighter, or
Cafe Racer,
or he lost interest.
Okay, everybody, it's my time to go down to Matt's house real quick. So,
hey, what's up, guys?
Are you shaking in your boots?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm sitting here getting ready for Mike.
Oh, Matt.
You know I'm heading your way, right?
I'm getting them cleaned and ready.
You're going to have two to worry about.
Meet me at the door.
Matt is back. Come on, give us news on the bike. Did you get anything?
That's all I know. That's all she's told me. She's in Indiana. She picked up a bike and she's heading home.
Sorry. I was talking to Matt. Sorry.
No, he got on order.
Cave Troll's been talking.
Wait. Did you buy a bike?
I ordered one. We didn't have one.
What'd you buy?
Yes.
Yes.
A groom.
That's not an answer. Yes is not an answer.
Vespa.
A Vespa.
Vespa. He wants to go up in the ranks.
He bought a Honda Interceptor. Raven's hauling it home for him.
Come on, go for it. Just put the link.
Yeah, that one went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
It's called a Vanderhall. It's the one I want. It's the one I want once I get enough money.
Oh, Vanderhall.
The front has nothing to do with the front that she has on the bike. Nothing.
I can't get the pictures up.
No, it has nothing to do with the front that she has on the bike.
No.
It really must be.
Yeah, the Vanderhall has a Chevy front end on it. It's a Chevy motor transmission, and it's front wheel drive. It beats the snot out of the Slingshots.
And I'm telling you that
you don't get the rear end washout like you do with the Slingshots. How they're uncontrollable over 100 mile an hour. The Vanderhall will scream.
the V4 only comes in the 1500 engine. So she must.
So that's why everybody rid of their Slingshot.
She must be the 500 because I'm watching the 1000.
I just sent you a link to a VF750F.
RDF. Okay. You have so different engines there.
Cave Troll's gone, isn't he?
He's muted.
Yeah.
He got all pissed off whenever you came in.
You know what he's trying to get me to go get on Saturday?
What's that?
That's
a Harley.
Uh-oh.
You still ain't told us what you ordered.
I know.
Do what?
Don't keep us in suspense like this.
Shh, he's back.
I told him what you was trying to do to me Saturday.
Did you order a Triumph or what'd you order? A Versus?
Well, one of those.
One of those.
Okay. What dealer did you go to?
Where did I say I was going Saturday, Cave Troll?
Give us some tips, some hints. Come on.
Is it 800 or 1,000?
I'll play the game, but give us some hints.
Neither
Does it have
one.
tires?
Neither one. 650.
Is it national or?
Okay, he got a Versus 650.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go for the 1,000, man?
I don't need it.
Yeah,
He doesn't pay. He doesn't pay the 1,000. I'm telling you. The 650 is a very good bike.
You always need the 1,000.
No, you don't. It's so much heavier, and the consumption is almost the double. And
if I was going to do some long distance travel, or
like I want to do,
if my wife was with me all the time, I'd have got 1,000. But I don't need it.
I try to avoid consumption.
Consumption. Yeah,
we all do. We all do.
The Cadillac creates its own fuel. It's biofuel.
Yes, it is. I got a tube that goes right to my rear end.
From the breast pump?
Yeah.
Cave Troll's going to buy a new Harley Saturday.
Nah, he's too attached.
No, you don't want that.
No, he gonna go buy a Spider.
Nah.
I got lots of spiders around here. I'm always going around smashing them.
They probably want way more money than that than Polaris ones for the Slingshot.
The Vanderhall?
Yeah.
That particular model there, that's not the Venice. That's the that's their high-end model with the roof on it.
Yeah.
That's only $30,000.
Yeah, but you can get the Slingshot for less than that.
Yeah, and kill your ass. This is front-wheel drive. It pulls itself into the corner. You can go to any auto parts store and get Chevy parts off the shelf.
Yeah, but the Polaris has a Chevy motor in it.
And it's crap. You go into a corner at 80 miles an hour and see what happens.
Looks like they took a Gopher and turned the body around back.
Well, it's
that's the one that I want. If I can get the one that I want, as far as a reverse trike, I'm not a big fan of the reverse trikes, but I've done a lot of research on that one, and I really dig it. It's made in Utah. Got to be okay.
Yeah, but I've never seen one of those on the road.
Well, people that can afford those and drive those are not living where we live.
Well, they probably don't drive them either.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if I get one, I'm going to run the wheels off of it.
Did you say the price tag on it? I didn't hear.
It's around $40,000 for that one. Their economy model of it without the roof and everything is $25,000. But a Polaris is anywhere from 20 to 25. And
don't worry, Matt. I'll give you a loan.
And this one is front wheel drive. I'm telling you, the stability of this one is tremendous compared to the Polaris.
I just don't like front wheel drive cars.
Yeah, I don't either. But if I was going to go a reverse trike, this is what I get. I still like the other trikes that I was showing you, the ones from Europe and stuff that seat 3 people and 4 people and stuff. They got the little Ford Mustang import motors into them and stuff, and they're really dependable.
Dependable?
Dependable. That's what I need. Something that I can wear my Depends with.
Yeah.
I could see Gopher loading that big one up and taking guys to the car shows.
Starts at $19,000.
Anybody else's Skype freezing up?
Oh, Skype's been acting up for all day today on me.
Oh, I closed out my Skype. So. Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't want a 3-wheel trike, so.
Yeah, I know. It's not for everybody, but it's me. That's why I'm going down to the microcar museum. They got on display right now all the 3-wheel vehicles.
Do you have microcars over there?
I know the only way I would start looking at trikes is if my dad seriously said he wanted one. Then I would start looking at trikes.
Yeah.
And
I want a Hummer ground.
He's kind of torn with the idea right now.
What's the BMW? Isetta? Is that what it is?
The Isetta, yeah.
Well, yeah, way back when.
But that was actually a car. That wasn't classified as a bike.
Well,
it had 3 wheels, didn't it?
In Europe, it was classified as a 3-wheel car so they could get around the insurance and cost and everything.
Yeah, but in the U.S., they sold it as a under a car.
Well, I've been to car shows where they're licensed both. Some are cars and some are motorcycles.
I think it depends on the state.
Yep.
They just flipped a coin. Bing!
Yeah, like most states.
Yeah.
How can we get the most money is the way they look at it.
The goat's licensed as a 18-wheeler.
He's got a lot of spares.
Before me. Raven seriously bought a crotch rocket.
Did she really?
Yeah, she bought the VF 750 or a VF 750.
Did she set for how much?
On the Interceptor.
I hear Interceptor. I think Mad Max.
I think of the Gopher.
I told her about hanging around with them kind of guys.
Come on, the Gopher isn't the governor.
The Gopher is an Interceptor. That's what it's licensed as.
Oh.
BT-57 Go 4 Interceptor.
You know, we're going to have to set up the cameras on the 5th of August and do like a little Mad Max skit with the goat.
I sure hope I'm going to be able to trailer that up there because there's no way I can drive it. So if I can get the trailer working, I'll trailer it up. But according to the way Matt was showing the park, there's no place to park the trailer.
Well, do you know what?
Dropping off at his house.
I'm staying with Tina Turner.
Yeah.
do you know, Gopher? I do have a trip coming up next summer that I'll be coming across your way. I can swing
the Buckeye Boys?
No, actually, I'm going ahead in Chicago.
Oh,
next summer.
Over to yeah.
I mean, I could stop in there and your way and spend a day in your area, and we can.
No problem. You let me know. I'll
it sounds like a threat.
Yes.
In Chicago, that actually you'd be going out of your way.
Yeah, you got to drop a little south.
Well, I will be dropping south before I hit the one route and heading north again.
Yeah, but you're going to go through Columbus to get to where he is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're going to have to drop lower than that. You're almost to Cincinnati.
All right, Gopher. Which one you need?
Oh, man. There we go.
What we got? Where we at? What I missed?
He missed it.
I missed it. What is it?
What?
What do we got, Matt, man?
Wait a minute. You want that one? Or that
He's
one?
got content not suitable for advertisement.
I'll tell you what, Bubba. If you see my ugly face, you grab whatever you want.
I'm probably not supposed to show those on YouTube anymore.
Probably not, but who cares?
Hey,
No. As long as you're not advertising to sell them or something like that, it's fine.
No, he's just threatening my life. That's fine.
They'll just demonetize you.
No.
oh, I can't monetize anymore anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Dante, did you see the opening to Matthew Charrington's last video?
Did you do one today?
Well, where he had the pistols and he was dumping magazine.
Yeah, that was before he went and showed the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. He was letting them know to F off.
Nice.
Isn't it isn't allowed anymore to show guns on YouTube?
Well, it depends. They pulled a lot of his videos, I believe. They pulled a lot of his gun videos early on. And, people are getting upset with some of this crap. Well, what are we going to do? But, but still.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is
create our own
I
website.
think it depends on how you're showing the guns. Some people can be really aggressive, but if you watch Coyote videos, I don't think there's any problem with that. Seeing his wife shooting.
I think planting posies is very aggressive. So,
you old posy planter, you.
I'm offended by that. Posy planters, that's not politically correct.
Well, as a disclaimer, I'm just cleaning.
Whoa.
I should bring mine and put it on the freaking video. As a disclaimer, I'm only threatening people. I mean, that's the first thing I do whenever I bought my house. I set up a table on my front porch in clear view, had all my guns there, and I cleaned every single one of them nice and slow and thoroughly. Just to let everybody know, don't mess with me.
Yeah, my threat to shoot you in the face is for educational purposes only.
Only.
Entertainment and educational purposes only.
Hey, I still mow my grass with my shoulder harness. Pistol under my, I do. White T-shirt. I mean, it's straight up. Yeah.
Gangsta.
Yep.
I have mine strapped.
I got the Miami Vice. Okay.
I wear my shoulder harness whenever I want to really conceal it under my jacket, but I do have fibromyalgia, and the weight on my shoulders bothers the heck out of me.
So,
I just took my son. We just got back from the firing range. He's taking his carry permit class Saturday.
Woohoo!
Oh, cool.
I can't believe that. Raven got a second bike before me.
There you go.
Son of a bitch.
See, Matt, you got to have a complicated state like Pennsylvania, where you don't have to have a class to do your carry permit. All you got to do is walk in and hand them $20, and they will take a picture of you and say, "We'll do a background check on you and get back with you."
Not here.
What the hell are you talking about? West Virginia, you don't even got to do that anymore. You can conceal carry without a permit in West Virginia.
Hey, Logan.
Well, permits are unconstitutional anyway.
Yeah, but seriously, anyone can conceal carry. You don't need to go to... Anyway, she said she might make it tonight. On the live stream, she might not.
I defy this.
Well, she's in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yesterday.
Depends on how far into Indiana from where she lives.
Well, she's on a U-Haul trailer, so.
So
I've
if
been
she's,
poking on,
you know, that's on the line there.
The VF750F. She must really like the V4.
but that's a great bike, you know. It has a great engine.
Oh,
It lasts for life.
I'm sure it is.
But it's still not a KLR.
Did your holsters look like that, Mike?
I can't see.
Oh, are you on the Android?
Yeah, he's mobile.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm mobile too, so I can't see.
Oh,
I can take care of this. No, I'm pretty sure his holsters don't look like that. Those are serious holsters, Gopher.
I'm just
yeah.
trying to- Man, that's a double pistol.
My shoulder holster just holds the firearm under the left arm. Then that's two carrying pouches for the extra magazines on the right, under the right.
Oh no, the one he set was the double wheeled, and each one carried an extra magazine.
I'm cussing my
That's the
lawn.
kind of shit that Hitman wears, man.
Yeah.
What do you wear in the wintertime,
Yeah.
Mike? Wear that in the winter.
Actually, I have my shoulder holsters over under my jacket in the wintertime most of the time, unless I'm going to be, I'll say, in certain areas, then I'll wear it on my hip with my jacket just barely over it.
Don't you have a hip holster?
No, that's what I'm talking about on the hip. I have a Phobos hip holster that works just fine with my.
Do you carry on your bad hip side on your right hand side?
My bad hip's my left.
Oh, okay.
So I carry it on the right, and actually that balances me out more from my limp.
Yeah.
And my limp is barely noticeable with it on.
Well, what I was thinking was if you carry on your bad side, you could just slap that magnet onto it and just hold it right there.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying if it was on the right side, the bad hip, that would explain a lot.
No, he didn't Barney Fife him and shoot himself.
No. I took that hip out, holding a clutch in whenever I kissed another vehicle going about 35 miles an hour.
Really?
Yep.
And you hurt only the hip? That you were lucky. 35 miles an hour? Who was the blind, you or the car?
I was to blame because I woke up right before I hit.
Surprise!
Oh, that's a rude awakening.
It It was not a dream. I found out in the hospital.
Apparently not. Reality sets in real quick.
It's like,
Oh yeah.
I know after
Sorry to hear that.
I woke up the next day, I was thinking maybe it was all a dream.
How long was that? How long was that?
How long ago? That was back in '89.
You guys are scared the shit out of me.
That was
you were
2 hips
lucky.
ago.
There were no.
He's a hipster. He's now a hipster.
He was lucky. There were no drug tests then.
Actually, there was no drugs in my system. In fact, the police officer, whenever he peeked into my passenger side door, said, "Is there any drugs like coke or anything in the car?" I looked at him and said, "There's 2 cases of Coke in my back seat. You want some?" I had 2 cases of Coca-Cola right in my back seat.
Yeah, I got all kinds of Coke in here.
Yes.
How many do you want, officer?
They're warm. I'll pass them out to anybody who wants one. I was drinking it whenever the ambulance pulled up.
Any Coke. Jesus.
What?
They just probably didn't go, you think you a funny boy.
So Matt, you gonna go with me and Marshall on Saturday?
You just going to ride for fun?
Yeah, I ain't buying one.
Yeah, I hear you.
You could ride on the back of the Harley.
Last famous words.
You still sniff his neck.
You gotta sign the paperwork first.
That's why he's cleaning the guns. No, I get it.
Oh no! Hold his beer.
It only costs money if you sign the paperwork.
If I'm not somewhere else, I'll probably be out there, Cave Trail.
See, they don't do any freaking riding events where I gotta go like an hour away to go find one.
Yeah, they do it a lot here in Roanoke.
Well, it's like I was talking to Marshall because he's going to a one for Yamaha as well, but it's like 300 and some odd miles away.
Oh shit! It's a ride.
Get that shovel head of moving.
I don't even think it'll make it that far.
Yeah, well, you gotta give that bike.
The
You
bike
just have to
does.
get off and pee about 5 times. It'll shake out of you.
Marshall's
bike does,
all
you
about
don't.
Yamaha.
Oh yeah, he is.
What's the longest distance everyone has made on driving on a bike
He needs
without
to buy
stopping?
an FJ09. That's what he needs to buy.
Longest distance or total accumulated miles?
No. The total accumulated. No. That doesn't count. The longest distance you made without stopping.
Without stopping.
Without stopping.
But you eventually gotta stop for gas.
Oh, 70 miles.
70 miles. Really?
Yeah.
They asked who's in Roanoke in the side chat.
I went
Not me.
I'm in Roanoke. No,
Not
that's
me.
me.
That's Jared.
500 miles. 500 miles to Denver from here.
On a bike?
Mm-hmm.
No, not on a bike.
On a bike. On a motorcycle.
No, but did you? No. Did you add? How did you manage fuel? You had to stop.
Well, yeah, you have to stop to get gas. You can only go so
No.
far.
I'm saying the longest ride without stopping. I'll go where?
Well, I can only go as far as my tank holds, and
That
that's
is-
50 miles. And then put fuel in and then get on from there.
50
150 miles.
150. Yeah, that's pretty
130
Well,
for
see-
me. I ran out of gas.
How far did you walk?
Yeah. I mean, it's a gallon tank, so not bad. That was good.
I used to go from Kansas to Grand Junction, Colorado. I'd spend the night in Denver and then go up over the mountain the next day.
I've went 170 miles on one and then stopped for gas.
I've done in a way in the past. I've done 120 miles without stopping, but nowadays I go about 30 miles and I'll stop and pull over.
I've
Now,
never.
if I want to run the tank empty, or if I want to reach down, I've been experimenting just how far I can go before I need reserve. And I can get around 210, 220 miles. I got to hit reserve. So,
Yeah, the same.
but I don't.
See, with that,
I don't think
I once.
I don't think my ass would survive 200 miles straight.
whenever I did that over 100 miles stretches, I was standing on the foot pegs a lot.
Oh yeah.
See, I didn't do that. See,
No, I rest a lot on my foot pegs.
I know the first trip I did to Baltimore, I did about 170 miles and I stopped for gas. And then when I stopped for gas, that was the worst thing I could do because I didn't want to get back on.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
That feeling when you first hit the pavement with your feet is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
I think it's when you get off the bike that you really get the real state in
now,
what you are.
last couple of times I've gotten gas, I've gotten it without stepping off the bike.
I always look for a sidewalk or something. The longest ride I did was 240 miles, and I totally wasted the reserve, and I was running on fumes. But when I stopped, I had to look for a sidewalk to get off the bike.
I try. I've kept my eye out for those tanker trucks you can just refuel as you're riding. I haven't found one yet.
Are you kidding? I know a buddy. I took one buddy with me that had a 5-liter tank on the back of the motor, and he refueled while driving. The fuel cap had no key, and he was able to refuel because it was an enduro bike. You can see it's the guy from the KLX, the 300 that goes along with me, Moto Guilmar. He did refuel while driving. It's crazy, man.
That's brilliant.
When you buy a motorcycle, they give you 2 keys. What do you think the second key is for? To open the tank while you're going down the road.
No, the fuel cap on the enduro bike has no key. It's a normal fuel cap.
That's some Top Gun shit there.
Mike's been watching too much Fast and
No,
Furious.
he was challenged. He was challenged to do that, and he did.
No. I got the idea off of was it that storm video, The Greatest Storm, I believe it was called, with the ships, and where the helicopter kept on missing the fuel. The perfect storm. Helicopter kept on missing the fuel thing.
Yeah. The hose didn't get into the nozzle.
Right.
Something. I remember. That's the perfect storm.
Just pull beside a tanker, have them throw you a freaking hose, and there you go. Who needs to check oil? I'm running leaded fuel. Oil ain't needed.
This guy is seriously advertising on Craigslist, looking for guys to ride up with him for blessing of the bikes.
Oh wow!
He's got.
Where's he at?
He's got a.
Desperate.
He's in Murraysville. He's got a dual sport. He wants people to go with him.
Tell him to ride over to Mike's. He'll bless it for him.
I'll pee all over it and bless it.
That's it. We christen thee smelling like urine.
Smelling like you.
Now I'm a peeing, you're a peeing, we're all peeing.
We're all a peeing.
No, your bike is a peeing.
Speaking of which, we'll be right back.
They got a coming up where you go from way up to the Canadian border and back. It's
The thing is,
the troops that are suicidal, military that are suicidal. It's a benefit run for them.
the thing is, I would never go by Kansas. I seen it on Facebook the other day that they welcome all visitors annually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anally. Yep. Anally. Saw that.
What video was that?
It was on Facebook.
Well, we can believe everything that's on Facebook, right?
On the internet, it's got to be true.
It has to be. Nothing's fake.
Spelling counts.
Spelling gets you views.
Yeah.
Oh, you could tell. You could tell a true YouTuber on the internet.
Yep.
They don't know how to spell for anything.
Oh, here we go. I found the one right
You
here.
can tell any kind of IT guy if they can't spell their shit. There you go.
I found a scooter to end all scooters.
Where?
Oh, hell. You got to do a screenshot so I can see it.
Hold on.
Me and my scooter trash self.
Hold on.
Playing the mobile device
Oh,
card
that's
here.
the one. That's your safety cage European model.
You're peeing, I'm peeing, we're all peeing.
Oh, hell.
Is that the one that's got the actual balloon, the crash bag?
They got the crash bag that it deploys. Yeah.
No. This is a copy of the BMW. BMW.
I've seen those vests those guys wear when they fall off the bike. They inflate and encase them in a bubble, and they just bounce and roll.
Oh, hell, the roof comes off. Dude, that is a top. It has
That's
a
why
wiper.
I ride with fat girls.
It has a wiper. Oh my.
That's impressive.
You know I can't say anything. That's only one wheel away from being my gopher.
He's one.
Oh, it has a white.
$100 for that.
I'd rather have a bidet.
Oh, come on, I lost sound. Ah, shit. This is good.
Rear trunk stereo with 4 speakers, disc brakes.
What the
This thing has a stereo.
Excellent condition.
Wow.
That's the one right there.
I can't talk trash about that. It's got more motor than my Grom.
Yeah, the price is right.
But at least mine's a geared bike, damn it.
It's got armrest and everything, Dante. It's yours. Get it. I don't know if you can put it underneath that topo.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fit underneath that top.
Doesn't it come off? Isn't it a convertible?
Yeah, it's a convertible.
Oh, there you go. You're in there, buddy.
You got it.
There's your long haul machine right there.
This BMW has a bike like this one.
Yeah, it's a copy of the BMW.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, the copy.
Well,
It looks comfortable.
yeah. Well, okay, Dante. I would like to see you ride this too.
Oh God, I can only imagine.
Well, the price is right. I'm telling you.
1,500. So,
You can buy 2 of them. Keep one in your pocket just in case.
Now put a sidecar on it. Then you'd really get happy.
Sidecar. Yeah, sidecar.
Yeah, put a sidecar with it.
Yeah, just get one of those roof rack, one of those eggs that go on the roof of cars. Put a 3rd wheel on it. You're in there.
Oh, they put a digital speedometer on the Chinese dual sport.
Woo!
Look at that. Hey, the carburetor says Japan on it.
But look at the car in the back. He has that's a Porsche.
It's a Saab.
It's a Saab.
Yeah, it looks like a Saab.
I saw a Saab the other day in front of someone's house. Who the hell rides a car that doesn't that stopped being built a long time ago?
I don't know.
Well, the radiators always went bad in them.
I don't know. There's one sitting out in the driveway right now.
I know. I know.
I like them.
I worked for a radiator shop, and they were constantly rebuilding them.
They had a lot of problems. The radiator was the minor one, but it was a beautiful and great machine.
Yeah, I seen that sign.
I'm showing it to for Clinton.
I'm only getting half of it. You gotta move it over a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which way?
Oh my gosh. Did not know how to spell.
You'll have it. That's the brave new world for you.
And I wonder where it was.
I'm going to say it's a city building.
Bend over. Take it like a real person.
Well, you know what I would end up doing? I'd end up going online and finding something and sticking it on there.
Be there forever.
And stick it on there real good. And they come out and they go, look, that's right. Then they change the point.
Like I said, I'm going nowhere near Kansas. Nope. I don't even like going into my doctor's for the exams.
I know this is actually a smaller city than my bike. I think it'd be fun to have one.
I've never had one of those exams. They're saying we should, but I haven't.
I have.
Well, see, it started way back when I was a youngin, whenever I got abducted by my first alien crowd. Then I started enjoying it.
Beautiful London.
Oh. Well, you know,
I know it's only a 500, but I think that'd be kind of cool.
This is a 500?
Yep.
It looks like the 750.
No, that's a Silver Wing 500.
Beautiful. This is a V engine? Yes, it is. Twin cylinder V engine.
Oh, there's a red concourse in Philadelphia. Clear in fucking Philadelphia.
What shape's it in?
Too many folks.
Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Someone shortened the kickstand.
This is.
They put an air horn on it.
Well, yeah, if you're driving in Philadelphia, you need an air horn.
Oh, I kind of question their placement of it, though. It's been down a few times. Don't look at it. There's nothing that's not fixable, though.
Well, guys, I'm going to have to go. I got to get on the road and stuff. So,
All right, go for a safe trip.
Thanks.
Fun.
Hopefully, see you all later.
From down there.
I'll
We'll wait for the news.
Yeah, I'm gonna
thanks,
try and
Gopher.
get the videos. I'm not sure if I'll be able to post anything while I'm down there or not, but we'll see. Take care, guys.
Say
Take
All right,
care.
man.
Take care.
What's up, Bandit Nev?
Hey, Nev. Hey, Nev.
Clear in Philadelphia.
Nashville, I come.
There's the fucking air horn.
Oh wow, that's ridiculous.
That's a hey, pay attention to me.
Hey, 88, you almost run me over.
I kind of question the placement right there on the fucking fork. But he's got one of his driving laces burned out. It don't look bad.
No, it's not a bad looking bike.
Over way far.
Yeah, he's really short in that kickstand.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want that short.
I wear short kickstands.
That's a big fucking air horn, man. Got 40,000 miles on it. That'd be a hell of a trip bringing it home. I'd have to deal with Philadelphia traffic.
It's just Philly. Pull over and ask them for a cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, no,
like
we lost Overland too.
Yep.
Okay.
He got all pissed off.
No.
No, what it is Madonna was knocking at the door. All she has is
He's
a clear
back,
rain.
He's back. What'd she say, Overland?
Cave throw.
I just got back. I just fall. I wasn't falling. Come on. What the heck?
Oh, come on. Admit it. Madonna was knocking at the door and the only thing she was wearing was her rain slicker. And you can hurry up and get off.
No.
It only takes a second. I know.
She's doing a private with a concert. Sorry, a private concert.
Oh, here we go.
At your house. Yeah.
Here we go. There you go, Overland.
What?
What'd you name, Matt?
Here we go.
No, I was just saying, I noticed your last video, you've been back up on the mountain there. Did you go all the way up to Damascus?
No, actually, I went up to Bristol and I came up the Snake.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. That's a nice ride, man.
And I have video of it, but it's too long to turn.
As in Bristol, Tennessee, like near Virginia?
Yeah, Bristol.
That Snake?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Hey, you guys aren't far from me then.
That's all you, Overland.
Couple hours.
CT,
what?
CT, all you got to do is make an epic movie out of it.
I know you're talking to me, but about
I'm probably just going to throw like music in the background and speed up the ride. Because it's like 17 minutes.
Did you send me something?
That's short for even my videos.
Where? Dante, I'm not. What? An email? That's all you. Oh, this is the new link. Oh man, something is wrong with.
Oh, you guys, you want to get entertained? Sometimes search calling back scammers. It is so funny to watch these guys blow up their computers. The scammers' computers, like the IRS scammers and stuff.
Yeah, I've watched a few of those. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Disconnect your computer. Disconnect your computer. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all you got.
Yeah. We could do stunts with that shit. Doing the stunt.
Yeah, you get going real fast and slam on the brake and just roll it over.
That thing is a trike, man.
A trike. Come on. This looks like rules.
DC trike.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Overland. That would definitely survive the trails at the wind generators.
No problem. Yeah, no problem. Look,
take it to the wind generator.
How much milk would I carry that back?
Dr. Milk is it? That It's the funny
Got a
shit.
wiper. Look at that.
I still haven't learned the concept. It's funny as hell.
We call an overlander the milkman.
Isn't that the saddest looking front end you've ever seen?
It looks like something that should be on the movie Cars. You know, that Pixar Cars movie or something.
And
Has some kind of cool,
managed
you
to
know.
put 2 headlights.
Oh, paparazzi! Paparazzi.
That's a Lady Gaga movie music.
Well, I'll be back. I gotta go get gas.
All right, we'll wait on you.
Okay.
I got an early funeral ride tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
That's not good.
A National Guard member got murdered at his funeral tomorrow, so and I gotta leave here early in the morning, so I gotta.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get the gas.
See you later.
You safe trip.
I'm just gonna leave you.
Just going to tell him I got plenty of gas. I ate Mexican earlier today. I just ate them as they came over the border.
Oh, so it was fresh then.
It was very fresh. The thing is, they're small. They're small. You're hungry a half hour later.
You got to eat a lot of them.
It's kind of like Asians.
A lot like Asians. I mean, you try to stuff them in a bag so you have them for later, and they keep crawling out.
Asians poke too much inside the mouth. They have
Oh my God, he's calling this thing tour ready. He wants $2,200 for this bike.
Oh no,
Sure, I put the clip in there.
Tour ready.
It's a KLR. He's did the airbox mod to it.
Ooh.
It's an old KLR. It's a 99.
How much does he want for it?
$2,200.
Well, I can't see it. So
Hold on.
I'd like.
I love. Oh, there we go. I love KLRs. I don't know what it is. I just love them bikes.
He drilled up the airbox.
I'd like to delete my airbox and put one hell of a snorkel so I can drive underwater.
It'd be awesome.
Okay, he has no crash bars. He does have a highway bar.
No, don't like the color.
He has a skid.
Yeah. This is a homemade skid plate.
It's cardboard.
Avon tires. He does have a steel brake line to the rear.
Yeah.
Avon tires. You order them out of an Avon catalog.
No fork brake.
Avon calling.
He does have the headlight guard on it.
Yeah.
Well, crazy. If he wants $2,200 for his, mine's worth $3,000 right now.
But it's pretty
Oh
much
man,
from
you're in the money,
factory.
dude.
And you got to wait for the Avon lady to come to your door to deliver your tires.
You can put lipstick on a pig, though.
And then you
What are
have to
talking
go
about? I've
to
been putting
those
lipstick on a pig.
night reunions like the
I love the KLR.
Tupperware meetings. But that one wasn't so beautiful. The paint job, I didn't like it. Was that a factory? No, it was not a factory muffler, was it? It was an aftermarket one.
Take care, Brandon. Thanks for coming.
See you,
Appreciate
Nev.
Oh, Nev was there? Oh, damn. See you, Nev. I'm not reading the chats. Damn.
I was
like
earlier.
Nev.
I shut my phone off. He's a cool guy. I love chatting back and
It
forth
is.
with him.
It is.
I've never seen the thing here.
He's a very simple and kind guy, and
Yes, he is.
he's been through a lot lately. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still waiting on developments.
Who was
He's still
Nav?
waiting.
Hold
He's
on a minute.
fighting like
Bandit Nav.
Bandit Nav from Australia.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been fighting cancer all over the place, and
Oh,
damn,
wow.
he's a fighter, man. He's a fighter.
That's good.
I mean, in case everyone forgot, I mean, and this right here is putting lipstick on a pig.
Hey, that's not a bad looking bike, though. I'd ride it.
I know, I'm just saying. You want to say you can't put lipstick on a pig? That's what I've been fucking doing.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's a nice
You
looking bike.
you haven't gotten there, Dante. Wait till you get to where it looks like my bike.
This one looks
He's
like Dante's bike.
That's putting a lipstick, putting a dress on it, and taking it out for dinner.
I will say, if his is still worth 2,200, mine's worth at least 3.
How do you
Easy.
like that cushion?
Yeah, 30, 35.
He has the same mirrors that you have.
What's that?
You got that cool cushion on the seat?
That cool cushion.
It's
Well,
Airhawk.
Tom had some kind of cool cushion on his seat. I was watching some old videos of Tom's, and that was a really neat little cushion he put on his KR.
Oh, no, he has an ATV cover, seat cover.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
I had
cow,
that at first.
a cow cover, isn't it?
I bought an Airhawk to try to make the seat more comfortable.
Does it work?
It helps.
Mm.
The weird thing about it is once you get used to it, if you take it off, you feel like you're sitting lower on the bike.
No.
See, I have the ATV seat cover. Then I take 2 rolls of Charmin toilet paper and put it in my back pockets, and that tends to help.
I still got my ATV seat cover. I mean, it did help a little bit, but it took a 20-mile bike and made it like a 30-mile bike.
Marginal.
Now, the Airhawk, if I got everything adjusted right and it's a good day and I'm enjoying the ride, I could probably go without my ass bothering me. I could probably go over 100 miles before I would start thinking about, hey, I might want to pop off.
One of the things that I do, that I'll sit along the seats, as long as I'm riding. First, I sit on the front. Then I start going back and sitting back and back and back. Then I come to the front again.
Well, you see where I got the pad situated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But do you get there on the back?
What's that?
Can you manage to sit on far back?
Oh, for shit's sakes, dude! You don't realize how tall I am.
What's your inseam? Dante?
33 inches.
You usually ride seated there where the pad is?
I sit back close that far back.
I ride right around where that pad is. Sometimes I'll hook up on the tank. Sometimes I'm back on it.
That's what I was talking about, hanging on the tank.
But no, seriously. If you watch Father Tom's video from the group ride I did.
Yes, I did.
If you look at that video, you'll see exactly where I sit on the seat. You
weren't sitting that
way. Is where my ass is for the most of the time.
But you can
That's a nice
ride.
bike, man.
But you can ride sitting on the tank. It just you can't ride it for that long. But it's possible. You don't hit with your knees on the handlebar, or do you?
No, my knees don't come nowhere near the handlebars.
Okay, so.
See, I can I'll step on top of the tank until it starts warming up. Then I'll start scooching away from it to protect certain parts of me.
See, my tank never really warms up though.
Mine either. The tank
Mine gets a little
up.
warm. I think it's it reflects the sun quite a bit on me.
Are you sure it's from the bike?
Oh yes.
Hot in the ass.
Because eating those Mexicans,
I mean, If you're not riding full throttle, you're not riding. You know.
Yeah.
I've watched your videos. Don't lie. Your nose will grow.
All those stop signs, he don't have much time to get fast.
I asked you, Matt, did you have any developments on the bike?
I have not. We took the tank off and checked all the wires under there. I'm having no luck at all. I can short the starter solenoid out and it'll turn over, but that's the only way I can get it to make any noise at all.
Did you check voltage?
On what?
And the
Every wire
spark.
I could find.
Are you getting anything to your fuel pump solenoid, power wise?
Yes.
So
Oh, no,
solenoid
the fuel
gets
pump
power.
solenoid. No,
The solenoid gets power?
The starter solenoid has got
No, but you said last week that you're not getting the fuel pump's not kicking on when you first turn the key on.
right,
Yeah.
the fuel injection.
Yeah.
I've
See, there it is.
Down
Tagging back
and-
on too.
huh?
Oh, I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I had to put the tank back on to check. I've cleaned all connections. I believe what I'm going to do. Of course, this dealer is not a high-sung dealer, but I believe before I sign papers, I'm going to say I'll sign it if you'll look at this bike.
Because I mean, to be honest with you, from what you described, my gut is saying it's the ignition switch giving you problems.
Yep, that's what I'm leaning. What I'm hearing.
Because I mean, you should hear your fuel pump kicking in with the fuel injection.
Usually, I mean, you turn the key on and your fuel injection will prime up.
Right.
Yeah, it'll run the fuel pump for a couple seconds.
Right. It will not.
Yeah.
That's to put the right pressure on the circuits.
Right.
Yeah, I would
mean, if
check
you're not getting
continuity
that, if you're not getting power down to your down by your fuel pump, I'm saying you need to work your way back. If you're not getting into the solenoid, then I'd say it's more likely you're like a key switch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did you check the switch on the side stand?
Yes, I did.
That's not the problem.
Nope.
Here's what the book will tell you: swap out a known good computer.
Did you check your blinker fluid?
That's always a good thing. It's got plenty of blinker fluids. I just bought a new.
Maybe it's overfull. I mean, Cave Troll told me that I was going to run out of blinker fluid in my last video.
That's the first thing I checked. Blinker fluid.
Oh, kitty.
I bet you've got to do the doohickey. That's it.
So when you turn power, when you check power, there is power going to the fuel pump, but it's not running.
I didn't hear you, Dot, today. I'm having overland lag tonight.
Oh no.
You?
I said when you check power going to the fuel pump, you got power going to it, and it just ain't running.
The fuel pump will not get any power at all. The fuel injection cuts it out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, check your ignition switch. Make sure you got continuity there.
But the ignition switch.
But that powers a lot. I mean, I don't know how new this bike is, if it's got a computer or not. But you know, it powers the computer, powers everything.
What was your bike in 2013?
Okay.
Did you really try to push the bike?
Why would I
Never.
push it?
Because it may work by vacuum, and that doesn't need the electric pump.
No, that wouldn't be
No.
right.
No, see, I shorted out the starter solenoid, and it'll sit there and crank and crank and crank
Yeah.
and crank.
Ah, it cranks?
Yeah, if
With
I
the-
short out the starter solenoid.
The
Which is
starter.
telling me also, if you follow that back, it very well could be the switch, your ignition switch, or any default switches in line. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you've already,
You know, and it could be something as simple as a kickstand switch too. I mean, it could be something that simple.
like you said, he
Own
checked
that,
he
yeah.
checked it.
You already checked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You own that out.
Yeah,
Good.
I unplugged it and key off, key on.
Have you
It's
checked
working right.
Have you checked all the lights in the bike?
All the lights work. Signal, emergency blinkers, headlight, taillight, everything.
Dude said he did 9 hours straight on the H2. That's insane. 9-hour ride.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a lot of time in the saddle there.
On a hyper bike.
Phew.
Matt, take a close look at the dome light. Make sure the dome light's working.
The dome.
I'm about done fooling with it.
It might be a bad wiper motor.
I'm serious. Matt. Send it up here. I'll get it.
If you check all that stuff, I'm going with ECU. Because the bike was working and then stopped working while riding.
Have you examined the wiring harness and looked for shorts?
I have everywhere I can get my fingers into. I have.
Oh, no, I'll find it.
There must be a catch.
It's my job.
So, well, everywhere you can get your hands, and believe me, I know this because I swapped out a wiring harness. Sometimes you got to go where your hands can't get and pull the wires out.
Just pull the dikes out and start cutting the wires.
Bypassed all that electronic shit.
Because the KLR, there's a bunch of wires that came up into the gooseneck that like to short out.
Do you usually press the clutch to start the bike?
Put a sail on it.
Put a sail on it.
Overland, I've been on this bike twice. It's my son's bike, so I've just been on it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, so this isn't even the KLR we're talking about. This is something else.
How son?
Okay, all right.
So,
Koreans do some weird stuff sometimes, but
yeah,
I should be able to find it.
So Matt, do you trade in the KLR? Or you keep it?
I can go either way. I'm not sure.
I'm not done taking the parts off it yet. Come on.
Well, okay, this is what you can do. Keep it. Let your son ride it.
I'm pulling the engine off the KLR tonight.
Oh, hell.
Let your son ride the KLR and then get rid of the hose on.
Don't worry, Matt. I'll give the engine back in a couple of months. I won't sell it.
Matt, are you
pads?
getting something new?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
What'd you say, Cave Troll?
I'll say, has anybody tried the sheepskin seat pads?
No.
I have a hard time chasing them down.
Raven has one. She has a sheepskin seat pad.
With that hip replacement, I'm not quite as fast as I used to be, so I can't chase them sheep down to put on my seat.
No, they know you, Mike. They see you coming, they run and hide.
You just got to put their back hooves inside your boots.
No, yeah, in a bucket. You got to do the bucket trick, man.
No, you got to chase them into a fence.
I heard the wild sheep have softer skins. And
they run more.
Yeah, I mean, if If GoPro was here, we could talk more about it. But
Maybe he's just listening.
I know with the seat pad that I use, lots of times I'll get off the bike and it feels like my butt is nothing but a waffle.
My back and my legs do hurt more than my butt.
See, mine bothers. Go ahead, Matt. Dante.
No, go ahead.
See, mine is more to the left side because I'm missing a lot of cushion on that side from the surgeries. So it's the titanium pinching. So I tend to lean towards the right side to give more cushion on the seat, but it's not a good seat for somebody without a surgery, let alone somebody who has had surgeries on it. You know what I mean?
And you can't reinforce that part of the seat?
I've never had surgery, and I get about the same as you get out of that seat. So
I from understand, I could probably put a gel padding into it, and it would help. I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, you should, to balance things.
I mean, I just reupholstered the seat end of last summer. Next time I reupholster, I'm going to go ahead and put a gel pad.
Layer?
I actually added layers into it.
Mine is an aftermarket seat, and it works like a charm. I have no complaints. When I stand too much close to the tank, since it's thinner there, my legs do rest for a while, but the back, man, the back and the ass hurt like hell.
I mean, another option is to just remove the cushion and everything and just bolt a Honda Goldwing seat on top of it.
Wow.
I know my next step is I'm gonna put a seat concept seat on it. That's my next step.
Mine is an aftermarket, and I'm really happy with it. It came with the bike when I bought it, but it did well.
What's a Kelly?
For some, it may be a little wide the seat, but for me it's perfect.
See, if it was a KLR, I would figure out your address and I'd be right over there in a couple of seconds to pick it up. But I don't want to get that close to Madonna. I don't want to feel like a virgin for the very first time, you know?
So what's the difference between the KLE and the KLR? Is it just what they call it overseas?
No, mine is
because they look similar.
No,
it is
basically a 500 with a
500 twin cylinders, and it's
a KLR rear swing arm and front forks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 650 engine.
The KLE has a parallel twin 500 cc.
Yeah.
And the KLR is a single cylinder.
Okay. I like that parallel twin shit though.
Yeah. It's a bike for men, you know.
Okay.
That's one of the biggest differences.
Okay.
Dante found out. Well, I already knew a big part of it, but it's like GPZ.
I haven't found out nothing yet because I haven't even.
No, you found out about the GPZ 500, and it's true.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same fucking.
It's bike. the Ninja 500s, pretty much.
It's a Ninja 500 frame with KLR front and rear swing arm.
And that engine goes. I have the Redline at 11 500. Yes, 11.
Okay, so you don't have the low
500 starts the Redline. Man, it runs like hell. I can get to 6th gear around 35 miles an hour up to 115.
It goes so fast, it just rides on top of water.
I wish. I wish.
He's going to sell his boat because he has his Kelly.
I'm going to use the Kelly to pull the boat.
I don't know.
I've actually thought about that with the KLR. You know, I do have a boat I can pull around.
The problem is braking. The problem is the braking, not the going.
Well, if you have a trailer that has its own braking system,
trailer brakes. There you go.
Yeah.
You will video that, Mike, I hope.
Actually, last Saturday or Sunday, I was working on the goat, and I'm happy I didn't shoot any video because I'd be tempted to put it up. I created some cuss words of my own while I was working on that sticking thing.
I want to see that because I just subscribed to your channel today. So
it's like, oh, yeah, I see that. I see that. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm watching you now, so watch out.
I try to keep the cuss words down on my channel, and that one there. Whenever I was working on that bike, I started talking in tongues. I tell you, I was so bad.
Making shit up.
But the bike works. Cool. The engine works. It works.
Yeah, it'll just gusher all over the floor right now, but it'll work. I mean, I only had 3 fingers and a thumb on that ratchet, and those threads just let loose on me. And I'm like, oh my stinking God.
Oh yeah, he started texting me right when that happened. Said, I'm going to take the thing to the fucking junkyard.
I mean, I wouldn't have taken it to the junkyard. What I would have done is drop the oil, start it up, give it full throttle, and find out when it blows.
But yeah,
then take it down to the scrapyard.
And I was like, "What's wrong?" And he told me. I said, "Well, that motor's been heat cycled a lot. You got to realize."
But I've got I ordered some extra parts right before I did the work. So, I mean, it gives me time to do that stuff. And it gives me time to work around my property, too, to get it back to shape. It's been years since I've actually taken the time to clean my property up.
Do you service your air filter within which mileage?
So what's the mileage on your bike now, Mike?
It's just shy of 32,000.
So that means when I go to pop mine off, I'm probably going to have the same thing happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and order the fucking helical kit now.
Just hold off until I find out the exact size for you, and I'll let you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, though, Dante. You're in a northern climate with all that salt and crap, so you're probably there now, dude.
He's only 2 hours north.
I am further north than he is.
Oh, okay. I thought you were Tennessee. Sorry, I'm all
I'm Sharon, Pennsylvania.
We're talking about mileage and the motor being heat cycled. But then again,
yeah, I know that one.
But then again, my motor.
I thought he was terrible.
But then again, my bike normally runs cooler.
I would have them put back just in case.
You know where the air filter is on a house, son?
Underneath the seat?
Nope.
Underneath the gas tank?
Yep, you got to take the tank off to change the air filter.
Wow.
I was going to guess on top of the handlebars.
Hey, I saw a video from Overland with his air filter. That was pretty impressive.
Did you check how the state that it was? I just bought the bike.
It was pretty much non-existent. So I think you you burnt your air filter up. It does.
I took a lot of pieces from the inside of the manifold. Crazy.
I need to look at mine and clean it and oil it.
What's an air filter?
Yeah. People still run those.
Wait a minute. Hey, aren't they set up like the snow blowers with no air filter?
You're just ahead of time, Mike. You're thinking electric already.
No. Actually, I'm going to try never to have an electric bike. I'm going to wait till everybody drops their gas bikes, and it gives me more gas to burn.
Yeah, electric bikes will kill you.
They'll be giving away gas, you know?
They're giving away. Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Giving away.
No, they'll donate to me because, you know, trying to get on the good side of God as a reverend.
No. It's
There
a
you
gift.
go.
It's a gift for
It's a donation. It's a donation to my church.
You know, I'm about to this weekend. I'm planning, if my back allowed, I'm planning on doing a camping trip, just one night from Saturday to Sunday. And after that, I'm planning to take my filter off. It's been a year since I've installed this one, and I'm really curious to see the results. Because I haven't been noticing the consumption that high, but I did notice that when the throttle is off, I get more rattles on the exhaust, more pops. So the air filter may be having something to do with it.
I noticed on the KLR, whenever I turn the key on, I get more.
I lost you, Mike. I lost you. You get more
rattles from the whole bike. Turn the keys on. It's a thumper.
Took me a while.
I'm trying to stay away from consumption. Actually, I got one.
Actually, it's one of the problems of the Kawasaki's. They do rumble a lot. The chassis and the handlebar, and so they wobble and tremble.
I'm waiting to be able to get down to Dante's house so I can get rid of a buzzing in my bike. My right front fairing's messed up on it. It's missing pieces, and he's holding the replacement part for me.
Will that fit?
What the fuck is that?
There it is.
Part of his fairing laying on the kitchen table. We have bike fairings all over the house.
Well, I found out the hard way. Whenever you go to fill your brake reservoir, do not get any brake fluid on your plastics.
No. Oh, no. Don't get brake fluid on anything.
I was buzzing down the freeway, and I had little parts flying at me.
On the plastics and on your hands.
Eat that shit
from
up.
the plastic. I mean, it was more interesting to watch the plastics come apart than it was the road at the time.
I'm planning on doing the next video on servicing the bike. I have the handguards to mount. I have the side cover to refurbish.
Okay.
I just found one, and those guys were really nice, and they gave me the side cover. I need to service the air filter. Yeah. I just lost my horn yesterday. And what? Well, more a few things I have to. I'm planning on putting some LED lamps on the back.
Okay.
That's pretty much, and I have to give more attention to the chain, to the chain.
How about make sure you got good straps for your backpack.
Yeah, that too.
At least use shoestrings.
No, I just got a new soft luggage to the back. I'm
Cool.
trying it on Saturday.
I'll be waiting for the video.
Yeah. I hope it turns okay. We'll be going to search a dam, and then camp by the side of the water. So
I hope you have fun. Drink lots of milk.
Yeah. No shortage of that.
So how many cases of milk can you really carry on your bike?
Well, I once took 2.5 packs, 6 packs on my back.
You don't carry enough milk.
Not everyone's got the Quest to home or beer bike.
I mean, my motorcycle was actually put together in the quest to haul more milk.
But sometimes it's not just for me. Sometimes I take a lot of people. On Sundays there's a place here. There's a place where there's a gathering, the bike gathering, which is the Rock Escape, and sometimes I go there. I just stay there and people come along to talk to me and to shake my hand, and they always bring up the milk subject. And I said, well, that's not too early, that's not too late. Here you have one with me, and I can spend my whole morning there, just having milk with a lot of guys.
So, what days is it supposed to be again?
Drinking
on Sundays.
milk.
On Sundays.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. That way on Sunday, what I'll do is I'll go on Google Earth, and I'll find Madonna's house. And I'll look at her back lawn really closely just to make sure your bike ain't parked back there.
I think she only does import milk.
Import milk.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
I mean, we all know you and Madonna are super tight.
Super tight. Well, that's not really the expression.
Well, whenever you get that old, there's nothing tight anymore. You know that.
What is the straps?
That's why I've got on mine, and
straps. Rock straps.
Good straps.
I have no leg for straps because I have the straps from my 4x4. And people always saying, you gotta bring those.
I use ratchet straps. I use paracord. I use shoelaces. Anything to get my hands on.
Well, I do take one snatch strap, and it's been useful more than once on sand and on big hills. Sometimes we find, or we take with us a bike that it's not that powered, and sometimes it needs a little bit of help while climbing.
Whenever you're camping in bear area, I heard it was safer to hang your KLR from a tree.
That's why I have a KLE, you see.
Just break out the ratchet straps, you know?
I think if Overland had the choice, had the option, he'd probably go buy KLR.
Well, I don't know. I have tried one, and it was a bit too tall for me. But they told me it was possible to lower the back suspension.
Yeah, there it is.
Might have been lowered.
Yeah, I noticed those. There's already sold off. You got the standard bones on yours now.
But the KLR wasn't sold here. But I could import one from Spain. It would work. But
see,
even
that's one.
So, it's.
But that would be expensive.
That's one thing that Overland Dante, and Cave Troll have all in common. They're all vertically challenged, just in different directions.
Oh, damn it. Well, on that note, I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a good evening.
See you,
We'll chat with you guys next
Jared.
Thursday. And
Nice hearing you.
Yeah, we got one viewer, so I'm just going to end the live stream.
Thank you for the sub.
yeah, man. And look forward to.
Thanks for hanging around, Mothman. I really appreciate it.
You really took the guy from the 669, no?
Everyone else that comes, as always, I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll do this next week.
See y'all next week.
See you all next week.